Hey everybody, today in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create a first person perspective cutscene in Unreal Engine 4. So what I did is I first created a cinematic here, add a level sequence, and I created a level sequence and named it trial 1. Next up, I created a blueprint class, that is the pawn class. When I opened it up, it was empty, so I added a skeletal mesh and I assigned a skeletal mesh here as schematic and arms. It comes with Unreal Engine 4 by default. Next, I added another component, cine camera, and attached it to skeletal mesh. In the skeletal mesh, I put the animation mode on custom so that I'm able to control it using the sequencer. Then I just open my sequencer. Here I have it set up. It might look a bit messy, but it's really not. So first up I added a camera cut from here, added a camera cut track, and I assigned it to the pawn FPS. So I had this pawn FPS stream upon the top layer. Next, I added my pawn FPS, a blueprint, to this sequencer. In this, I added a track component of cine camera so that I'm able to transform the camera without detaching it from the skeleton. And then in the cine camera, I added the aperture, focal length, and transform because I needed these. And in the FPS I added animation and transform. So in the animation I added, like right here, I added a standing up animation and some more animations for idle and looking at hands. And I also added a transform because my pawn wasn't correctly being set up. So next up, I just added the standing up camera and the player stands up. It also changes the focal length because I wanted to adjust how blurry or the field of view so that the hands are visible like here. So our player wakes up and you can see his hands. That's controlled by FOV. So it was actually initially 35, so I changed it back to something smaller so you can see his hands, and now the FOV changes again. And from here I split the clip and I changed the play rate to 0.3 because I needed it to be smooth. So it looks up, looks down. This is all being done through the camera. The camera is still attached to the player, but I'm also controlling it explicitly. Yeah. Then the new animation plays, and I'm also changing the camera here so that I'm able to control his movement. This animation did not have head movement, so I had to add my own. Looks up and then down. That's it. That's how I created first person animation sequence. There are not a lot of tutorials on YouTube, so I thought I made this one. That's it. Bye.